Hello, this is John Edward Randall. Today is May 17th, 2017. Time right now is 23:04 Eastern Time. It's a Wednesday. Located at 814 North 14th Street, Lafayette, Indiana. I wanted to tell you some of my techniques if you're in the creative industry. Lo and behold, nonetheless, regardless, seems like America is going down because of what they did to me and to other people like me. And it only takes one person. Only takes somebody doing something or a bunch of people doing something to one person who doesn't deserve it in order for the rest of the nation to just deteriorate. Anyways, before that happens, I'd like to tell you one of my techniques for creating ideas. So basically, I was listening to Ellie Goulding. This is basically like a story. I was listening to Ellie Goulding, one of her songs on like a playlist because I wanted to like relax before I get to work or something. And I saw this one. This Kygo and Ellie Goulding first time video. Sort of looks like a Paramore type of thing, or like a vampire type of thing. Okay, so I started listening to it, and then I heard Ellie Goulding say, "You're the ultimate being, or the supreme being, or the ultimate being." So I was like, "What's the ultimate being?" So I basically went into Google and then looked that up. Yes, I do talk to people or their emulations over YouTube. If you don't know about that technology yet. So, anyways, here's the ultimate being. I was like, what's this? Oh my goodness. Apparently, having baby on your mind basically means something that is a little bit scary. So I looked up ultimate being and they were showing this thing right here. Like he has different forms and stuff. I think it's funny to make fun of babies. Cause I make fun of midgets too. I think it's just funny to make fun of like miniature like versions of humans. I think it's funny. I actually do that. And it's funny. I came up with a little skit about these like little short little people. Have you seen Gulliver's Travels? Came up with a little funny thing. I was like, what if they did that to Jesus, but they were little small people? They just like sacrificed Jesus, and they're like Jesus, and they had high pitched voices. I thought that would be funny. Keep saying, "You little prick, you little prick." But anyways, seems like I'm having a problem with that myself. As you know, Napoleon himself might be trying to take me out, but that probably ain't gonna happen. But anyways, so here's the ultimate being. This is what it sort of looks like. Um, and so I want to see what does it look like? What's the gameplay and stuff? Apparently, it's related to that a video game called Parasite Eve. Okay, he's a baby. Where's his forms? He's a baby. Then he turns to like an adolescent sort of like type of thing. Okay, look at his form. It's sort of like a weird type of sensual type of form. You should not be ashamed of the way that I'm describing this to you. I myself am an artist. I could draw just like that. I could. I'm just as astute as Michelangelo or Da Vinci. Okay. When you're talking about something on a more artistic sense, then you're not as perverse with your thoughts, and you can be expressive about what you're saying. Okay, you don't actually have to be ashamed about what you're seeing on the screen. So I just want to tell people that who are more conservative. But if you are more conservative, I would not look at this video game. Okay, I myself am a less perverse type of person, which is why I'm able to look at it without being perverted that much. Okay, so there's that guy, and then he just goes into like another form right there. Okay, which is sort of weird. Obviously, it's sort of perverted how his chest muscles look like they look like female, sort of like pectoral like things with that over there. I don't know the exact term. Here we have some type of like snake thing right there, so that could be alluding to something right there. Okay, we have those two things. He sort of looks like maybe like an insect or something like that with that mask right there. So we're seeing something sort of psychological in nature. Whoever created this is obviously telling us something that some type of strong like sort of statement with this pitch with these pictures right here. You see these other pictures which are similar. I don't disagree. This is great artwork right here. This is pretty good artwork. When you listen to the music is similar. So I think the video game is an eye catcher. Okay, here's this ultimate being when he first starts out. He sort of looks like some type of Damon child or something like that. So let's go to this video game, this Parasite Eve video game. She said supreme being. You look that up on Wikipedia. It's just basically an alternative word for God, right there. Okay. Okay. Um, so we go to this Parasite Eve, this final boss thing right here. It's kind of cool. The music and everything. That's what caught my eye. Okay, let's skip through this. How he just like changes forms and stuff. There he is. Isn't that cool? This was made in 1998, but still it looks pretty cool. If you see the computer graphics, look at that. Isn't that cool? All right. Let's go to the part where the baby, where she's trying to kill the baby. The baby is using some type of that's pretty cool too. Look at that. The baby is using some type of like animation effects. Isn't that kind of freaky right there? How the baby's like, yeah, yeah, but it's kind of cool too. It's kind of humorous, but like kind of dark and stuff. Okay, start doing this animation effects. Jeez. Look at those things. All right. That's not where it was at. So I'm gonna skip down to kind of scary, huh? So like Resident Evil. Let's get to these awesome computer graphics effects right there. See these little triangles right there? Isn't that pretty cool how they're doing that? And this was made in 1998. I was like, I wonder if they're using covert technology for that. Anyways, you can see some of these other videos. So I wanted to show you how I get inspired. I just look at something and I try to put something together based off of what I see. So I went to Facebook. I was like, this video game looks sort of lesbian to me. It might have been made by the Illuminati, maybe not. That also looks like my sigil. You're correct. I meant that looks like my sigil, but it also looks like my my logo on my website, or the XJ Core logo. That's what that looks like. Anyways, so that's what I meant. So what I decided to do was to make my own video game because I thought that Parasite Eve was a little bit lesbian. I noticed that about Final Fantasy video games, which are also made by Square Enix, but at the time it was Squaresoft. If I can get to this. There's me, John Randall, again. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so this is what I called it. The first name for it was Article Shadow ID. But I was like, why did you name it Article Shadow? Because I wanted to name it something cool that was based off of Parasite Eve. Since Parasite Eve seems like it's lesbian in nature, I wanted to create something for males that would allow them to beat homosexuality or the Antichrist, basically battling them, or evil types of spirits. This video game seems evil and dark and awesome and stuff, like I created it or something. So I basically came up with Article Shadow that would match the vibration. That's basically my own theory. So Article Shadow was not good enough. Seems like I'm a librarian or something like that. It's not dark enough. I was like, it's just not dark enough. It seems like The Legend of Zelda, Article Shadow or something. So I was like, we gotta put something more like biological into it. So I put Fetal Shadow, and then I put id. So Fetal Shadow id basically in numerology adds to 55. Adds to 55. In Pythagorean numerology. So we have, it's basically the same name over and over again. Fetal, which is before you're born. Shadow, which is basically another thing, not manifest, but it's like a copy of the manifest, but it's in another realm. And id, not manifest. So it's the same word over and over again. So I wanted to explain that to you. So that's basically the whole reason why I want to tell this. I can't believe I used up 10 minutes. So when I'm creating things, I basically use the vibration, and I also use numerology. We have Fetal, Shadow, id. If you want to go through the psychological component of that, you can look at it yourself. Homosexuality is becoming more mature enough to handle something that's demonic and evil. But okay, this is John Randall. I might come up with another video.